Hello and welcome to the Doghouse. This is a podcast with me, Mr. Xanatos, and Mr. Gunlock. All right, Mr. Xanatos, welcome to the Doghouse. Can you say something about yourself, Mr. Sir?
It's called the Doghouse?
Yes, it's
Okay.
called the Doghouse. We're not going with your other suggestion. That's way too sus.
Dang it.
All
Uh,
right. All right.
um, yeah, you can call me Zan, I
All
guess,
right.
or
Sure.
Zanny, like a lot of people do.
Okay.
Um, I I got my start in Axie since 2021. I've been in the space for like almost 5 years now, or like 4.5 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've been a member of Moku of the Moku community before it was Moku. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been here since Quest days.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Like, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Um, yeah, I've been an active community member for a while now.
All right. Okay, we can cut it there. And that's plenty of info. All right. We have our third member of this podcast, Mr. Gunlock. Hello, Mr. Gunlock. Can
GM, what is good?
yo.
My name is Gunlock, and I've been in the space similar to Sanados since 2021. Played Axie, got introduced to it, and stick around. And I used to work for a company called Tribally, but no longer
Mm-hmm,
there. And
mm-hmm.
I'm also a frustrated shoutcaster, so that's why I'm trying to make it in the space.
You're definitely shouting. That's
Exactly.
all right.
Oh, wait, he was your co-host, right? For
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, so now that both of my co-podcasters have introduced it's my turn. My name is Grars. I've been in the space since 2021. I am also a shoutcaster for Axie. And I've been in the space for like 4 years now. And I'm an avid fan of Axie, probably to a fault, because like people around me are very skeptical. I'm still holding on. I'm still huffing the copium and the hopium at the same time. So let's see how that
One in
pans
each
out.
host.
But let's transition into the main topic of this show, which is Grand Arena by Moku. All right, so today is October 16, 2025. We are one day, let's like a few hours after the No-loss Raffle ended. And like, I'd say about,
Second chance
yeah,
opening.
about 11 hours ago, the second chance shop opened. And there was a, what do you call that?
Gotcha.
No. The Woku Wednesday show was happened
Um,
about 10 hours ago, and that
Mhm.
was crazy. All right, I was there. I wanted to get some boxes from the second chance shop, and I wasn't able to. I was on the dot. I went to the shop. I signed my transaction as like less than 10 seconds into the thing, and I didn't get a box. Like the
Did
boxes
you get it
sold
from the
out.
raffle?
I did get from the raffle, but the shop,
Oh,
dude, the boxes from the shop, it went poof in like 5 seconds or something. There were a lot of people that wanted back boxes from the shop.
mm, yeah.
one
Right?
person was able to get 11 boxes.
From the shop.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they took my boxes then.
Yeah, you need to
I
hit
think
them up.
most of the ones that actually got it were part of the creator program because I believe there were a couple of leaks and there were also smaller communities that Hantao actually, which I am actually
Mm-hmm,
really like bullish about, because Hantao was just on the ground, man.
mm-hmm.
Like all throughout the campaign, he
Yeah.
was just inside discords of different small communities, and
Mm-hmm.
that's top notch. CEO. What is he like? The founder, right, of
He's
Moku?
Yeah, I think he's like growth. He's kind of like the Jiho of
Ah,
Grand Arena,
I'm
so
actually
yeah,
not
he was just
sure.
all over.
or the Jiho of Moku.
So he
Mm,
was just all over, like all the communities, and that's like really bullish.
true, true.
And there were a couple of leaks. I saw one of them that that the store, or if you wanted to take advantage of the store or the second chance store, you had to be, right there
At the
when it
start.
opens,
Yeah.
because it's going to be gone right away. And I
Yep.
think that guy that has the 11, he had like 11 tickets, right? Like he
Yeah,
lost
I had
the
11
raffle, and he just basically bought everything using those tickets on that the second chance store. So
That's
yeah,
crazy. Like he used all of his tickets right away.
yeah, right away.
Mhm. I mean, okay, so that is a good thing and a bad thing. I would say, a good thing that he got what he wanted, but a bad thing because he didn't get a chance to roll. He could have gotten like better stuff. Like this is me being greedy. He could have gotten better stuff. He could have gotten a gym. Could have
Well,
gotten a champion slot.
I wouldn't say that. Like I had 11 tickets. I didn't get shit.
All
I
right.
got
Okay.
8. I got 8 gems.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about your roll. Did you guys roll for the gotcha?
Oh yeah, I immediately rolled on the gacha. I didn't think I was
I
gonna get
only
it.
had 3 tickets, so
Yeah.
I rolled shit, and
Oh
I got all
dang.
gems out. Yeah.
Oh, that's
All
pain.
gems.
Oh,
All lowest tier
oh
gems.
no. Wait. When did you roll? Did you roll right at the start?
I did.
No. I didn't roll at the start because
Okay,
I
Oh,
that's
was.
why. That was
you did it
why.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I saw the leaks. I saw everything, and I
Mhm.
should have been there. But yeah, I was doing other stuff. I was
Unfair.
doing the
Unfortunate, rather, not
another
unfair.
event that's going on Ronin right now, the
Mm,
craft world thingy. So, my bad, my bad.
that's understandable then why you got gems. Because I as soon as I saw the 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 pro no, no, what do you call it, the booster boxes, as soon as I saw the booster boxes sold out in the second chance shop, that's when I rolled in the gotcha.
Mm.
I rolled 3 times. That was my limit because I won one from the raffle. I won one box from the raffle, and I won one from
Oh, you won one from the raffle? I
I
thought you
did.
said you didn't win
No, no,
anything.
I got one. I got one. I even posted a
Oh.
screenshot of it in
How many
the.
tickets did you put in?
I bought 10.
Oh, you bought 10.
Yeah. So I bought 10.
Oh, you're lucky.
I won one,
Uh,
and then I got one from the creator contest
right.
Mm.
on
Video.
X on Twitter, right? So I got two, and my plan was I wanted at least 3 boxes for to. Okay, so the original plan was I will open two and then I'll leave one, and I wanted to like hold it, like those unopened booster boxes that will be worth a lot more like 5-10 years down the line. That's the plan. I don't know if I'll still do it, but uh the one ticket that won in the raffle, I looked at the booster box. It's number 90, so it's a nice round
Oh.
number, and it's a low
Mhm.
number too, so it has like that extra allure of, oh dang, this guy got in early.
Mm.
So I might not open that one. So that's why I wanted 3 boxes. The
Well,
other
I think I got
reason,
you beat. I bought a booster box on secondary. I got
uh-huh.
number 88.
Dang, you beat me
Oh,
by
I got number
two.
88.
it wasn't like a
No,
Chinese
it's not.
number,
It's not
no?
even that. It's like a lucky number. It's like
I
It
know, I
is.
know.
It
It's a Chinese
is.
number.
yeah.
It
The only luckier
Yeah.
number would be 888.
Yeah. 88 is lucky in Chinese, right? Because it's the infinity
Yeah,
number.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
No, it's
Yeah.
not the infinity number. It's the luck number because in Chinese, 8 is luck,
Okay.
right? Like when you say 8 and when you say luck,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same phonetic.
I see.
Oh,
Phonetically, they're the same.
I see. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah. So
So
you know how when they say during Chinese New Year they say fat gong hei fat choi, right?
yeah.
The fat is the luck.
So like good luck in the year.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right. Okay. I did not know that. Thank you for that tidbit of info, Mr. Sir.
Hmm.
All right. So going back, I rolled once. I got a booster box. I was happy. Yo, I got my goal. I got 3. And then I rolled again. I want the champion slot. Let's go roll again. I got another booster box and was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I checked the stuff. There were still a few champion slots, right? So I rolled one last time and I got the gems. That was a
I
downer.
mean, you still got 2 booster boxes. That's
Yeah.
pretty
So
good.
I have a
'Cause
total of 4.
every time I rolled, I got gems. I was like, what the
That's fair.
fuck is this? I just kept getting gems.
Yeah. And then okay, now this I told you before the show that I did a misplay. right?
Yeah.
Because I was in the show, right? I was in the Woku Wednesday show. They were talking about how gems will be important, and that when the season actually starts, the gems will be more expensive than what we have right now, like pre-sale,
Mm.
right? So I
Yep.
was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I looked at the shop. Hey, there's like two tickets for like 12,000 gems. Why don't I get one of those? So I just bought it, and I wasn't thinking. And then I realized if I use those two tickets
Could
for
have
the
just rolled
gacha instead, I might have still gotten the gems, or I might have gotten the champion slot
something
that I
else.
wanted. And I just
Hey,
feel like,
you used it to
oh,
buy gems instead.
I was.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you at least buy the higher tier of
Yeah, I
gems?
bought the 12,000 one. So
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's okay.
it's
I think you did well with that
it's
one.
not so bad, but if I rolled, I might have gotten the same amount regardless, right? A little
Yeah,
lower,
more or less.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, dude, what did I do? What did I do?
Probably
yeah,
600 gems slower, but
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You had your do not redeem moment.
exactly. Man, that was rough.
Why
Alright.
did you redeem it?
I have no idea why I
You
did it.
did not need to do that.
Did not need to. That was so bad. But all
Brain
right,
fart moment
Mr.
right there.
Xanatos, tell me about your. How many did you roll, and how many of
I
them
rolled
were
11.
gem? 11, and
8 of them were gems.
oh god.
And I was there before you were, because you were kind of you were still like trying to buy one from the shop. I
Yeah.
didn't even try to buy one from the shop.
Oh,
I
you
just
went
went in
direct.
and started to roll. The and the transaction thing was painfully slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like every second that you were like I hadn't even been done like rolling, and like the common or the common tier was already like out of booster boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like 888 booster boxes or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right, so it was a lot, or at least 800, if I remember.
I don't remember
So
either. Hold on, let's fact
so yeah,
check
I
this.
just got really unlucky because I got that tier and then it went straight for the gyms, I'm sure.
All right, but
Yeah,
you did get lucky though, right?
I got two ultra rare
Two?
yeah, I got two ultra rare, what is it called? Promo
Promo
cards.
cards.
Right. Yes. I have two of those. And then one pack.
Uh huh.
Like one promo pack.
Okay, one
So
rare, because there's two types: ultra rare and rare.
yes. It remains to be seen like how lucky I am, so I don't know. Because like the thing we were all aiming for is really the booster box, right?
True.
But I just we don't know like what are the value of these things gonna be.
Exactly. All right. So what I know of the promo cards is that they have multipliers on top of like what card they represent.
Yes, I know this much, but
Yeah. So
um, I mean, how much is the card gonna be worth? You know, is
that's
it worth?
also a factor. That's also a
Yeah,
factor.
Mm.
like do I want this like do I want this card, like this single card,
Mhm.
over a box of cards? You know,
I feel
that's like
like just going off of like physical TCGs, right?
yeah,
Promo cards tend to be higher value the longer things go, like because they're rare, right?
right.
Yeah.
And
I heard they'll be numbered, so
yeah, it's going
I
to
mean,
be serialized as well. So
yeah.
I remember this promo Mew card from like the 90s or early 2000s. The
Mm.
promo card art was like a pyramid with an eye inside of it, and it had like
Yeah.
a
The
I
hieroglyphics
Mews.
remember
Mew,
this.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
those are pretty. I think those were very, very limited. I never got one. I wanted one, but I didn't get one from.
Actually, they're not that limited. I've
Really?
seen pictures of like piles of them
I
like
see.
still sealed.
Okay.
Um, they're not that rare,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not cheap,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right?
that's what I
Because of
where I was going.
yeah. So
Because they're not
I
going to
mean,
be reprinted, right?
of course not. I don't think so.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
even if they are, they will. It'll be slightly different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's never going to. dilute the value of the original.
Yeah, because it's going to be a different set, right? It's not going to be first edition. It won't have that little tag.
Yeah.
Right?
So, like it's just like the Charizard.
Yeah,
Um,
from the
like it's
first
never going
edition.
to be. Yeah, it's never going to be the same. Even if it's reprinted, it's
Mhm.
not going to be the same one.
Yeah, exactly.
And the good thing about this one is that it's on the blockchain, right?
True.
So we can verify if it's like a reprint of something or not. So
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the greater things that we have here in Web3
Mhm.
compared to like the TCG, because it can be fake in real life, right? Like you can have a reprint and
Yeah.
I mean, even
uh,
if you have a fake, you don't have the thing.
yeah,
It's
a
not
way to
like,
verify. Yeah.
I mean, you can. There's a way to verify
Yeah,
things.
there's
in real life.
the grading
Yeah.
Yeah, you
organization.
can grade. Not even just that. Like you could physically look at a card and know that it's fake. Like it's not
I
something.
I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of people have that skill. I think that's a that's a skill you
That's
I mean,
you
if
develop.
yeah.
you're going to get into collecting something,
You have that. You need
like
to have
you
that
need to,
skill.
yeah, you need to learn how to verify things.
Yeah, for
Otherwise, you
sure.
just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're a collector, so I would assume you know how to do it. I never really learned it because I didn't need to. So, but I get what you're saying. All right, so Gunlock rolled 3 times. He rolled all of his tickets, got gems. You rolled 11. You got 8 gems and 2 ultra rare and 1 rare pack. I rolled 4.
2 ultra rare cards and one promo pack or whatever.
Wait, is it? Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Ultra rare promo card is what it says, and then 4 rare promo card packs. So
I got one a rare promo card pack.
I mean, it's the contents of the pack
There's
is
a
4
4
card.
pack.
Oh, you got
Yes.
the
There
solo
is a
pack.
4 pack, right? Like a stack of 4 packs,
Uh-huh.
and I assume that one's better.
I don't know
Than the
if an
single
ultra
pack.
rare is guaranteed, like
No.
rare.
It's not
right?
guaranteed in the pack.
Is
That's
it
what I'm
not?
saying.
Okay, then
The only guaranteed ultra rare is that card that I got. That I got 2 of.
Okay, so it's still not guaranteed that we still don't know exactly how lucky you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Okay. There's a like an argument that it could actually be valuable, because
Mhm.
if you notice or if you saw like the Stark's reaction when he got the champion slot, he
Mhm.
was like so excited about it, right?
True.
Now, champion slot is just classified as rare based on the gacha prizes,
Oh, no,
which
no, no,
is
no,
No.
no,
based.
no,
He
no, no,
got a
no.
legendary.
Yeah, he got it
Oh,
from
It
the
was a
legendary side.
legendary.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the rarity of where you got it from the gacha doesn't matter. They just put it like that so that it doesn't get swept right away. Right? So the rarity is just there to make sure that the stuff doesn't get swept right away at the start. Right? So the rarity doesn't actually matter. But dude, Stark got the champion slot. He rolled a lot. I think it was like 50 plus, if I recall correctly. I think the number's 57. I could be wrong, but I think that's how much he rolled. So that's 5,700 RON estimated.
And take note that he still had like, or he mentioned in the stream that he still had like 81 rolls on another account, which is another 81.
8,100 RON, yeah.
Yeah, 8,100
I mean, everyone knows Stark has the funds, you know. He's a known whale. He's a known whale.
Exactly.
But yeah, all right. So now we're done talking about our experience with the second chance shop. What do you guys think of Grand Arena as a whole? Like, what are your expectations?
I need to talk about the site itself, right? Like,
Oh, you're right.
yeah, nobody's talking about this. So,
That's fair point.
like the site didn't the site didn't implode
Mhm.
when everybody was trying to get into the shop, do all their things. Like it was a smooth experience.
That's true. Even in the what do you call that? The initial buying of tickets, right?
Yeah.
I was
Everything was like from start to finish. Like the
it-
website has held up.
yeah. The what do you call the RNG part of the shop, or the resolution of the rolls that went down because of the sheer volume, but the site itself did not. Right, so that's actually pretty impressive how they did that.
Yeah.
All right, so a
Yeah,
little.
like so they said that they were
Mhm.
like during the ticket buying, right? Or
Mhm. The initial purchase
yeah,
of
like
the
yeah, the
raffle
initial
tickets.
purchase they did get like DDoS attempts and whatever. And the site was able to
Wait,
withstand that.
really?
Yeah.
I did not know about that part.
Yeah.
Someone
So
tried to
they were like,
DDoS Moku?
of course.
It's a thing.
Crazy.
Like
I did
Yeah.
like
not.
it's
The
a
first time hearing of this.
Also, there were protections in place for,
Hmm.
according to Bruce at least, there were protections in place against botting.
That's
So
true.
botting the shop and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I mean, that was really cool that they thought of these things.
Yeah, they had some protections in mind to keep it fair. All right, so I remember Bruce talking about that. He said to prevent bots from just buying stuff straight out. What they did was, if you buy through the contract, there are 10 different things that you could have gotten if you bought from the contract, and 9 of those things are not worth anything. So if you tried to bot your way to through the contract, you would have gotten a lot of worthless things. And what he wanted was for the person who did it to come forward, and they will refund the tickets or the RON used. But if the person never does, then it's just RON gone for useless stuff.
Yeah, there were people who came forward. They were like, "Hey, I bought this directly through the contract and I didn't get anything?" Question
Hmm.
mark.
I
But
hope
yeah,
I hope
so
those are
basically
like
there were
good
10
faith buyers.
SKUs in the
Yeah,
contract.
yeah.
So this would confuse you if
Hmm.
you were trying to bot something.
Exactly. I hope
that
they were
was really
buying in
smart.
good faith. I hope they were not trying to buy out the entire stock through the
Yeah,
contract.
I don't know.
I
I,
wouldn't
I'm
know.
I'm
Like, we
I'm
can't read
pretty
minds,
sure.
right?
Nah, like you like these people were trying to bot things. I'm sure.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, Mister.
Nah, I don't do that shit.
I would like to think that there is good in people. All
You were
right.
you were trying to bot the thing. Like we already knew how stable the website was gonna be. Like
Mm-hmm.
obviously you know, we expected the worst,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean based on track record, right? The previous thing where everybody was trying to buy in the first 10 minutes,
Yeah.
like the site didn't crash. So I was confident enough that it wouldn't do that either.
And
Hey,
I think that's
there's still a
like what
possibility. Yeah.
I think
Sure.
it's like one of the benefits as well for for longtime builders here on Ronin, that they already know like who the who to watch out for, because we have like known people that are into those kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good that they had, or Moku had, the foresight that, oh, these guys might actually do this, so let's go ahead and place something in here that will prevent them or
Mm-hmm.
stop them at least to
Yeah.
in thinking about doing this kind of stuff. So
And
that's really
Actually,
smart.
it was a cool strategy,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You bring up a good point, Mister Gunlock. What? Okay, so we know that the Moku staff, like Antao, Edu, Bruce, they are people that are like really on the ground kind of people. Like, they are in
Mhm.
the trenches along with everyone else. So they know the tactics that people would pull to try and gain an advantage, an unfair advantage, you could say, right?
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
they were able to predict what people would do, and they put steps to prevent it from happening. Which is, like you said, it's a point given to them, and it's it's like gamers making games for gamers. It has that same feel. Like,
exactly.
you know what gamers want, so you give them what they want, and you can give it to
I
them in
think
an authentic way, right?
I think in not so many words, like this is just proof that these people know, you know,
Know what they're doing.
they know, yeah, they know what they're doing,
Yeah,
right? Like they understand the systems and
exactly.
how people behave, right, in the
Right.
space.
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
like this translates into everything. I think that Moku and by extension Grand Arena will be, right?
So
So
it's
like
it's a reason to be bullish for Moku in general, not just Grand Arena, but the entire thing, right?
yes,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like these people learn, right? They know and they apply, right?
Mhm.
What they've learned to like from the market and not just the market, like the behaviors of people.
That's a pretty good point. Like whenever I'm in a call with Hantao, like in Moki, in the Moki Discord, or just any Discord at all actually, or whenever
Yeah.
he's on a podcast, always learn something. Like the guy is just a wealth of information, and he's very street savvy or street wise in terms of Web3 stuff, right? And him being in a good position, or he's like in at the top position in to steer the ship of Moku. I think it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right. Okay, now that we've glazed Moku and now, all right, let's transition over to the pain points, because as much as we want Moku and Grand Arena and like Moi Mayhem to succeed, right? There are some pain points. It's not all smooth sailing. There are a few kinks in the road. There's a few things that could be improved on. I think is a better word. Right. So here's the thing. As well designed as Grand Arena is, um, it's kind of hard to onboard people. All right. Okay. So here's
Right.
my metric. Right. So Mrs. Grars is a Candy Crush type of player. She enjoys games, but she doesn't like complex games. Right. Candy Crush is very simple. It has a very simple goal, very simple mechanics, and she enjoys her time with it. Like she plays like 5-10 minutes of it at a time, and then goes on with her day. Right. Trying to explain all of the different layers of Grand Arena to her is like trying to explain, like, I don't know, like calculus to her.
Mm.
Right. It's very complex. It's very difficult. Right. So if you guys were to explain the 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 ecosystem of Grand Arena, it's how would you do it, and how would you improve it? Because I am drawing a blank. It's really hard. I'm looking at the infographic. There's so many arrows leading to different places, right?
I'd say that Grand Arena is definitely a complex thing to explain to a normal person,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's just the nature of it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You and I have been like gamers for basically a majority of our lives,
Yeah.
right?
Ever since
So
I could hold a
it's
controller.
and we understand like systems like this, like um economies and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
in games, right? Because we've played MMOs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So uh I mean it's not I don't think it'll be that complex when you actually play it,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not but it's going to be difficult to explain, right?
It doesn't
Because
exist, or
yeah, it
it's not
doesn't current like
tangible yet.
yeah, there is no one-to-one thing like it that exists.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's actually, or the way I understand the Grand Arena, it's
Mm-hmm.
basically basketball or football,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's how you onboard people, like having them watch that, and that is, I guess, the Moki Mayhem, right?
Yeah.
That is the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in those sports, the fantasy, like, the card trading exists, and there is like a niche market that I guess Moku is targeting. So
Mhm.
it's not for Mrs. Growers,
Okay.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
but it's targeted to people that are already into fantasy sports
Mm-hmm.
kind of games,
Mm-hmm.
where they know that there is a sport that exists, and they have like they're a fan of particular players on that sport, and they would like to somewhat like bet,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the essence of fantasy sports, right? Like you're betting on a composition that you built based on the cards that you have. And I guess that's how I would explain it to a normie. Now, it's not going to be easy if you are going to be talking to someone that has, zero idea of what that niche is, or that kind of gameplay is.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's how I would explain it. There's a sport. You watch the sport. If you like the players that are playing there, you can get cards for them, and then those cards will represent, or you can build a team out of those cards and have that run. And
That's
then
fair. That's
yeah,
a
that's
all right. So based on your answer, you would relate it to something that already exists that they might be familiar with,
yeah.
right? Okay. Okay. So let's think of a strategy. If I were to do it, right, I would say that there are multiple facets of this thing, and one of them is the sports side, one of them is the fantasy side, which I guess like fans of fantasy sports or fantasy lineup things. I'm not actually one of them. I don't really participate in those, but that's what I would relate it to. And then a third side would be something like a Musume kind of thing where you train your character
Mhm.
and and let them grow so that they can perform better in the sport, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I can see that working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think yeah. So we've talked about that one. That's like a pain point that can actually be, you know, answered by creating guides in a
Mm-hmm.
way where it's easily digestible for people that don't have an idea of how fantasy sports work, or
Mm-hmm.
fantasy website works. Um, but another another pain point that I'm seeing in the future is that,
Mm-hmm.
because, and this is the reason as to why I asked earlier what the game for Grand Arena is going to be, and it's
Mm-hmm.
called Moki Mayhem, right?
Yeah.
I have not seen a lot of Moki Mayhem. I
I,
have no idea of how that would play out, and
mm-hmm.
if that's something watchable. Because as I placed, or as I mentioned earlier in
Mm-hmm.
my regarding the how I would introduce it to your wife, or to someone that's actually not into fantasy sports, you have to have a an actual sport, or an actual game that people would be a fan of first, so
Mm-hmm.
that fantasy websites would actually work, right?
That's
Because
fair.
if people have if people like the or are a fan of like people that are, or the Mokis that are playing, and the Moki Mayhem, then it would be easier for people to create their lineup, or create who they want to be playing, or the cards that they want to be using in the fantasy sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have not seen a lot of Moki Mayhem. I have no idea if it would work. I have no idea, and it's probably going to be biased because we are casters, right, course?
Mm-hmm.
That I want to have something that I can cast over. I can,
Yeah.
you know, I can have a showcase of, even though it's like run by AI,
Mm-hmm.
which is what Moki Mayhem is going to be. I also want to have like that that's level of that, something that I can watch, something
That's fair.
that can be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not seen anything that would tell me, oh, this is something that I can watch. I can have my family watch together, and then I would be casting over it, or like friends come over and we'll be watching it and be excited about.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I don't know about bringing in family members, but it's basically sports betting. I don't think that's something you want to introduce children
I mean,
to. But
okay. Hang on. Watching Pacquiao, right?
uh huh.
It brings Filipinos together.
Fair,
It's it,
fair.
it's like an event that people would stop whatever they're doing because it's gonna be
It's an event.
something that
Yeah, it's an event.
exactly right.
Mhm.
If you are in love, or if you have like, or if you're a fan of someone that's gonna be doing that sport, and this is gonna be pertaining to the champion or the Moki champions,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a lot easier to onboard people, right?
Mhm. That's fair.
If you build like a fandom around that game, and that's why I would really like Moi Mayhem to be something that people can be excited about,
Mhm.
so that people would also transition into, oh, you can actually create teams. Oh, I have these cards for the Moki that I'm rooting for, that I've been watching on the streams.
Mhm.
So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And if I don't see anything yet, I'm like, oh man, how will that play out? How will the Moki Mayhem and how will the AI make it entertaining? I would
Mhm.
like it. I envision it to be like, because the way Hantao explained it is that they will have, or they will develop personalities, right?
Yeah.
So some of them could actually be dumb and just be running around and not getting the whatever the thing is, and that would be fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time frustrating for whoever is actually betting or
Mhm.
has those cards. But it has that factor. So
That's fair.
I'm rooting for that kind of thing to happen,
Mhm.
for AI to develop in a way where it's going to be entertaining, develop their own personalities. But we have not seen any footage of that one. We have
That's
not
true.
seen that in action. And that's what I am a bit concerned of,
Mhm.
because that execution would, you know, would lead to creating that fandom amongst the people. Because right now, I feel like the marketing is really good. The
Mhm.
marketing, the way that they delivered or how they talked about the thing and they market the entire Grand Arena was really good. People are hyped, people are excited, but I'm looking at the long term.
Mhm.
I'm looking at how will you retain these people? How will you make it so exciting? How will you make them fall in love with the Mokis that are playing and create fandom out of those? Like, having a Ronaldo in the Moki, or having a Kobe Bryant fandom
Mhm.
inside Moki. That kind of thing, because that is what makes the money.
That's
Like,
true.
people will spend for something that they actually love and enjoy, and those fandoms would, you know
Yeah, and something they care about, right? Yeah.
yeah.
You bring up several good points actually, Mr. Gunlock. Right. So actually, Zan, do you know if footage of Moki Mayhem was shared
No,
before?
there's no
There's none,
footage. Like
right?
yeah, we haven't seen gameplay,
And
and
you
that's
you
one of the major issues like I have with the game is
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there's no gameplay. Like there's nothing to like. We talk about it because we know, but we haven't seen it, right? I think that seeing it would be more impactful, right?
Mhm.
When people ask like, well, what is this? What is Grand Arena? Why should we care about it, right? You
Yeah.
show them, gameplay
Yeah.
that's exciting,
Mhm.
and we haven't seen that.
True.
We've seen the trailer, right? And I don't know what information you can glean from the trailer,
Mhm.
but that's as far as we've seen, right? There was like a frame, I don't know, a split second of like Moki's playing the game, I guess, or being introed into like a match,
Yeah.
but that's all I've seen.
That's fair. Like we don't know how close the trailer is to actual gameplay.
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
All right.
I like no. Like
All right. So,
I'm sure there are elements, right? Like the buff Moki becoming huge and
mhm.
knocking everyone away.
Yeah.
Riding Wart, right?
Mhm.
I like at the start of it, I didn't even know what Wart was.
Is that the one-eyed turtle guy? The
Yeah,
bald?
yeah, yeah. That's him. Yes.
Okay.
Um. So like what we know about Grand Arena is like there's three ways to win, right?
Yep.
There's an economic victory. There's
Mhm.
a I think what's called a combat victory, and the other one is riding Wart.
Mhm. Oh,
So
that's what
Wart
it was. I see.
Wart is like a slow moving like uh it's kind of like Quidditch in that way, I
Mhm.
guess.
Hmm.
Right? There's like the golden snitch and stuff like that. Like there's
Mm.
elements of that. So yeah, you're basically like trying to win in three different ways with three like two other AI, right? Because it's
Mhm.
gonna be 3v3.
Yeah.
Like so we know this much, right? So your lineup is gonna be three Mokis and one uh scheme card is what they call it, and the scheme
Mhm.
card will affect like how your score is.
Per
And I
per match,
guess
yeah.
I'm guessing, right? Because
Mhm.
still, like, see, I don't even know. I'm guessing that the score will determine whether you win or not,
Like
right?
mhm. And
So is it the final score right after the thing, or do the points like go into your MXP? Like I don't understand, right?
all right. So
I'm assuming that you win the match by having the most points, right? So is it like if it's scored after the scheme card, right? So you don't necessarily need to actually beat the other team in terms of raw score,
mhm.
right? If your team has like better scheme cards, like can that edge out the victory? Like I don't know.
That's fair. So,
Right?
I think to summarize the concerns that we have, it basically boils down to we don't have enough information, right?
I mean,
We
we don't.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
even as someone who's like active in the Discord,
Mhm.
who's watching all these things all the time,
Mhm.
I've been in every Moku weekly at least the last the last 6 months. I think
That's
I've
a
tried
lot.
to be there. Right? Yeah. So like it's like I don't I don't like when people ask me about like why they should care or
Mhm.
how it's gonna um affect them if they invest in it, why they should get into it. Like it's so hard to explain,
Exactly. That's
right? It's so difficult as someone who believes in it, right? As someone who knows as much as the next person about it.
mhm.
um it's hard to translate that into something that they'll understand.
Exactly. It's harder to communicate an idea than it is to show them the idea, right?
Yeah.
If you
I mean it's hard to like I mean I get your issue is like uh you have trouble like introducing your wife to it,
yes,
right?
yes.
And to that I would say just um I mean just give them a Moki and say this is an investment and it's going to it's supposed to like make you money.
Mhm.
Just give it like because it's gonna be an AI thing,
Mhm.
right? As long as it's staked or locked in Tama Mart or
Mhm.
Tama Meme or whatever. um it's going to play games for you, and every time it wins it's going to bring something back to you,
Yeah.
right?
I guess that's the
So
best way. Like simplify
yeah,
it into what advantage it will give them, and don't give the information that might overload them or might confuse them.
it's too complicated to explain because the game aspect of it, you're going to really like quote unquote play it, right? You're going to be training your Mokis, uh, joining the gyms, trying to
Mhm.
get the champion slots, right? Collecting all the revenue or whatever revenue you
Yeah.
can, right, on the daily, right? You're gonna be like if you're super locked in, you're gonna be watching their matches, you're gonna be making adjustments to how you train your Mokis, right?
Mhm.
And stuff like that. Right. So I think that's the extent of how you're going to play Grand Arena, right?
Mhm. I
And
can
then
see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, so like just say okay, I don't know what you call Mrs. Grars. Mrs. Grars, this is your Moki. I will train it, and whatever it gets, I'll just give it to you. Like
Mhm.
that's it. Like just be like,
That's
yeah,
it.
just trust me on this. Like you know, you don't need to do anything. Just sit there
Mhm.
and and when a game is exciting, just I'll just call you over and we can watch it together. Whatever.
That's a good idea. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just simplify it and make sure they enjoy what they get. Or try to limit it to the exciting part so that they get invested, and the people like us, the people that are locked in, will worry about the numbers, will worry about the training and all of that background stuff. They get to enjoy it as a spectator sport or a spectator event, and then
Mhm.
we'll be the guys that are, we'll be the coaches, will be the managers,
Yeah,
right?
the
Yeah,
general
I think
manager.
so. I think that's how you sell it to them.
All
Like
right.
to someone who just doesn't know anything about Web3, who's
Mm-hmm.
not like in the space at all, who just
Mm-hmm.
knows that hey, my significant other or whatever
Mm-hmm.
is into crypto and they're doing something that I don't understand. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just so hard to explain it to them. Like
Yeah.
because there's layers upon layers of explanation that you need to heap on it, right? And like
Yeah. Like you need to
I
explain the
guess
blockchain first before you. That's already.
I mean,
an-
not even that, right? Like when we explain things to like lay persons, I guess,
Mhm.
um, we don't we don't say this is how the blockchain works because that shit's
Yeah.
boring. Like
Exactly.
I don't even completely understand how the fucking blockchain works. Okay, so it's like I'm just like I'm an investor. I just invest. I buy this thing, number goes up, and then I try my best to like hold on and cash out when I can. That's it.
Okay.
Right? That's the explanation you give, right? It's
Mhm.
not like, hey, this is the tech,
Yeah.
right? You know, we
You,
don't say, oh, the blockchain is,
mhm.
it's the future. We don't really give
All
a shit
right.
about
Exactly.
that.
You don't sell a car by explaining how the engine works. You sell a car by telling them what function or what benefit it gives to them, right? You get to up from point A to point B faster than if you were walking, if you had a car,
exactly.
right? That's a good way to explain.
And it looks nice. Like this car looks good.
It's cute. It comes in
Yeah,
pink.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
I guess the answer
Mm-hmm.
that would actually help us in onboarding new people for
Mm-hmm.
this one is, I guess, that angle that I was talking about earlier, that the sport needs to be something that people would want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that we can show the 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 lay people or
Mm-hmm.
laymen that, okay, this is the sport, this is the game. Try to look at it, see how you feel about it, and if you are excited about what they are, you can also create a team through cards on this platform, and then you
Mm-hmm.
can get money if your team or the composition that you build would actually win. So that's, I guess, like the answer. If we really want to onboard new people that don't have an understanding, because they can see, if they can see the vision, or if they can they have like a visualization of like what's going on and all that stuff, it's going to be a lot easier for us to onboard new people. But if we don't have that, then it's going to be rough, man. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
be rough. I don't want to be negative here or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but if it's going to be like, do you guys remember those text based kind of, RPG back in the day?
Okay. Yeah. The
And
MUDs. Yeah.
yeah, if it's gonna be like that, then that's gonna be rough,
True.
because there's a niche of people
It's
that,
not gonna be. I think all these problems that we have will be solved with time,
Yeah.
right? Eventually, the game has to come out, and eventually we'll know what we're looking at,
Mm-hmm.
right?
yeah.
Um, so it's an issue for it's a very transitory issue is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's
Mm,
it's here for the short term, right? We don't it's hard to onboard people. Like we want to be we are early, we know we're early, right? We want
Mm-hmm.
people we care about, right, to also, get in on this because we know or we think that this is going to be good,
Yeah.
right? That this is going to be, that this is going to make people, happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like regardless of whether or not you like what aspect you come from, right? Do you want to make money, right? Then this will make you some money, right? You wanna have a fun thing to watch or a sport to you know or you want to gamble, right? That's there for you too,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we know this, we know that it's going to be good, right? It's
mm,
just that translating it to other people is difficult, and we want to do that because we care we want other people to also participate in it, and
And enjoy it.
that stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So the only difficult part is like getting other people into it, because it's so hard to explain. We don't have anything to show them,
Mhm.
right? A combination of these things, all these will be solved with time, really,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm not a text learner, right? Like I learn more by doing, right? So once you actually get your hands on Grand Arena, once you actually play with the systems, right? You watch the games, you understand how your Moki works, right? Like how the game works, right? You'll be able to explain it in a much better, like more a clear way, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So that will also be solved with time,
All right.
right?
Okay.
Mhm.
We're at
My only issue is that by then, right, by the time it comes out, it's too late,
to buy
right?
in.
Everybody
right?
knows about it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Conscious of the time, we have 10 minutes left to the hour. Final closing thoughts, Mr. Gunlock. You first.
I'm really excited as a someone that cast. I am excited on the future of specifically Moi Mayhem,
Mhm.
because I want to see, Mokis doing dumb things like sleeping while they're doing the thing, and I'm gonna be casting. Oh my God, Sanato's Moki just slept, and he is gonna be losing.
All right.
That would be so much
I
fun.
don't think I don't even know that that's going to happen.
It might
but
be a debuff.
I think it would be fun if your Moki like chokes, right? Like unless there's something wrong.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or
Like it just
touching his balls or
like
something in the middle of
yeah,
the,
no, I don't know if they have like a brain fart, right? Like they were
Uh-huh.
trying to do something and then they just forget what they were trying to do.
Man,
the
that
ADHD
would
kicks
be
in.
insane. That would
Uh,
be insane. All right. Okay. Anything
what,
else,
what
Mr.
what we really need is like a gameplay trailer.
That's
Like
exactly
a
what
gameplay
I'm
video.
looking forward
Like we
to.
just need one gameplay like loop. We just want to see like what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it funny
Because
too, because
yeah, because
that's
like
gonna get people.
they've had these enclosed doors, I'm sure,
Mhm.
right? Where they showed people like Cairo, like I've heard that Bruce visited Cairo, right?
Mhm.
And he brought a copy of the game or whatever to play with him.
Mhm.
Like you could actually play it yourself,
Mhm.
Oh,
right?
I
okay.
see. I
Right? So
see.
like like it like so why is Cairo buying like all the Mokis,
Mhm. He sees
right?
the
Yeah,
value or the potential
yeah.
of
He
it,
knows
right?
he knows something we don't, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Cairo
Yeah.
is really a competitive player. He
Mhm.
he really competes at the high level.
All
Like
right.
he plays a lot of FPS, and
Okay.
And that's the
yes,
thing about Grand Arena, right? You don't need to worry about being the best player.
Mhm.
Your Moki has to be the best,
It's like an
right? You're
extension of you.
training your Moki. Yeah, yeah. It's not. No, it's not. It's completely disassociated from you,
Okay.
right?
Ye-
It's like it wasn't me. It was my Moki, right? You
Fair.
can blame your
Fair.
Moki for that,
Okay.
right? Like I trained him. Right? And he didn't do what I told him to do.
Okay.
but he had ADHD, and yeah,
Yeah, I
lost
mean,
track of what
so
he's doing.
like the thing about it is like it's an even playing field is what
Mhm.
I'm trying to say. Like
Okay.
you're not gonna lose to the 1437s or the Kairos of the world,
Mhm.
you know, on by default, right?
Just based on skill alone, it's from the
Yeah.
performance of the Moki that you train.
Yeah,
All
at
right.
least in terms of that layer, right? Of the
Mhm.
gameplay layer. The fantasy layer, that's another thing entirely.
Okay.
Right? Because there are going to be metas that evolve.
Mhm.
It's like there's going to be a scheme card out there that you really want for your lineup and stuff like that. And you know, to win the daily fantasy, you're going to need these things,
Mhm.
right?
So
And you're going to
that part's
be
skill based. So.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's numbers based, right? You're going to have to be able to like, you know, uh, strategize, crunch the numbers,
Mhm.
rely on other outside sources of information, right?
It's
Okay.
gonna be like a deck building situation for like similar to Origins, right? Like
It's gonna
there
be like
are
team building situation.
exactly right. So it's
Right.
gonna be exciting for us as well, Gors, because
Mm-hmm.
we still play Origins and we still enjoy theory crafting, and it's
Mhm.
gonna be another place to actually do that. So that's
Do you
another.
really though? I doubt this very much.
Okay, okay.
What do you
Let's
mean? Theory
settle down,
crafting?
guys. Let's settle down.
Axie, come on.
That's not the topic for this podcast. All right, we got 5 minutes left. Xanatos, you got 2 minutes. Closing thoughts. Closing thoughts.
I think there's a lot of reason to be excited for Grand Arena,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, I think the team behind it is stacked, right? Like you have the best, like the best minds in the business. I think,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
That's
you've got
fair.
Hantao who clearly understands the market, right? He
Mm-hmm.
understands gamers. He understands the Web
Web three
three and yeah.
ecosystem, right?
You've got Bruce. Like Bruce is awesome. Like he does everything. He's the CEO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows everything about like how people behave, right? He's really open to feedback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you've got Kathleen, right? She's the marketing or whatever
Mm-hmm.
now. The business development for Sky Mavis. Like
Mm-hmm.
her introduction like pumped the price from fucking 200 to like 400
Mm-hmm.
Ron, right, at the time. Um, Akil is a genius, right? With the AI Gyro, who actually worked on the original game, like Killer Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and translated it for AI players to play,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's like the team is completely stacked, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I think that there's just so much reason to be excited for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, despite like the negatives, the problems that we have, most of them are like temporary,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
It's not gonna exist forever. So I think it'll work itself out. And yeah, and there's nothing else to be excited for in the space, in my opinion, anyway, right now. Like, like let's be real. There's like I haven't seen anything that's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be
I can't wait for
great.
this
No.
thing to come out. Right?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
nothing like
Like,
that right now.
I mean, maybe I'm just too plugged into Moku, but
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything that's like, oh, hey, this will be exciting.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, everything has been a disappointment, honestly.
Okay. 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 Let's end on that note. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 1 of the Doghouse. I am Grars, your host, and it has been Xanatos and Mr. Gunlock. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Right? Bye
Bye
for now.
bye.
Bye.